Hello to everybody watching, listening, and welcome back to some Mechabellum. I've kinda gotten a cold or something like that, and I'm not yet up to 100%. There's also a chance that I might just cough or sneeze during all of this, and honestly, I can't really be bothered to cut that out. Since I don't really want to play with less than 100% of my meager mental capabilities, I thought maybe I'd try something different and look into the community challenges, which I have not yet done, and after that some survival mode. Yeah, I have not really much of an idea what's going on, but I guess let's just check these challenges from top to bottom. Let's see what these challenges are all about. I legit don't really know what awaits me. I have some expectations or estimations based on what a challenge is. And I kind of assume it's a sort of, this is your situation, you now have to win the game here. Alright, what do we have? We have our opponent. Levels on the tower, so we won't be able to easily flank them. Level 2 Phoenixes should be doing very nicely though, and we have them unlocked already. Yeah, I'm not sure if this will shoot the crawlers or if it will go after the fortress first. We have an arclight here that probably isn't going to do a whole lot. Well, I guess, no. It should be no. These Mustangs are what's going to be eating the chaff ice, so we definitely need range on those, I would assume. Fortified Mustangs, not much. This would pair really well with the Mustangs, so let's do that. Let's throw that on the Mustangs and give them range. That'll be good against the Overlords, against the Crawlers, against just about any and everything. We do have field recovery unlocked, so let's recover that. And throw the enhancement modules on these sledges so that we have a force here that we can, use. As far as our other situation goes, this marksman can be relocated. We have more time here since we don't have any knowledge of what happened in previous rounds, if there ever were any previous rounds, I guess. Do I want to move this thing somewhere else? I would assume that this side is going to be cleared first, because after these Mustangs clear out the crawlers here, let's maybe just drop a missile. I definitely do want, like, there's no text involved, I definitely do want some more chaff in the front, and that might be good, or it might be good to go for the fangs. I don't really see what other units would accomplish all that much. So how about we go and do this? Simply to distract here. The fortress is not going to move up further, so they hopefully won't be splashed all that much. And then, honestly, let's try that. Let us go. Oh, we can't buy out. Oh, interesting. Since this is going to be the last round, quote-unquote, let's get our temporary upgrades. I'm gonna reserve 400 for getting, what's it called? For getting level 2 Phoenixes on one of these sites. So that leaves me with 150 to spend. Actually, with only 100 to spend. I guess then it's going to be another set of fangs. They are going to be super duper annoying to our enemies. Let's maybe put them here. That'll be even more annoying. Then we mass recruit, level 2 recruit, and grab ourselves a bunch of Phoenixes that I can send in from the rear to take that tower. I probably want to do this on that side, though. And let's see how this one turns out. Okay, the opponent does act. I didn't know about that. Alright, let's see what happens. So that tower should fall somewhat quickly-ish. I think in 2 salvos of these Phoenixes, that tower should be going down, and the battle has just about commenced. Yeah, and now we get a beautiful tower debuff, I hope. The Mustangs are definitely eating. Alright. And I guess maybe the final score is how much damage you were able to inflict or something. Yeah. Final score. Alright, let's return to the lobby and see what other people have gotten in that score. So, is there a kind of leaderboard here? I guess it's new, so there isn't any actual, you know, anything real here. But now I know what this is all about. Alright, so let's try the next one. I guess these start to have actual, you know, what's it called? Actual leaderboards here. Oh, there is one person here. I guess we were the first one here, so for the moment I hold the record. But let's see if I can beat Sir Guifred. So now I know how these challenges work. It's only about winning that round. You can't apparently buy out, and you have more time. And you start with a setup, your opponent starts with a setup, but your opponent will also act. And I assume this is pre-programmed acts. Little Arclight that couldn't. Okay. Well, no carry arcs as far as I can see. What do we have? We have an opponent that has invested into anti-air barrage. We do have Phoenixes here and Phoenixes here, but I don't think they are going to be the main carries. Flanks are decently well protected, so I won't be able to just flank this stuff. What will happen in this fight? So let's see. These fortresses are probably like... This with launcher overload is the only thing that is doing decent DPS right now. The attack on the tanks is about as useful as, I don't know, as useful as a torch inside of a gasoline factory. It is literally detrimental. Also some chunky phoenixes here. How are we gonna deal with all of that? Well, we do have the chaff clear. Honestly, my thoughts are either going for scorpions and double shot or going for melters. In theory, I guess even War Factory would be a decent play. We do have missile interception on some of the saber-tooths here. I mean, there is extended range War Factory, but it decreases the attack by 20%, and we have some level 2 giants to burst down, along with level 1 giants. Would be funny if you could pick both of this and combine it, but War Factories can't hold items for good reason. Anyway, we have to act now. We do have a bunch of carry mustangs, but the biggest carry mustangs already have an item, so I don't really need that for them. But I think it still is worthwhile, so let's try that. Let's go for it. Put that on those. Or maybe I should have put it on them, but honestly I don't think it matters all that much. And you know what? Let's go with the Scorpion route. Definitely want those to be level 2. And... oh, we don't have double shot. Oh, I guess we don't have our own techs. Kinda sucks, but I can understand why. Positioning-wise, let's maybe put one here. And put one here or something like that. We are somewhat vulnerable in the flanks. We could sell something. Kinda hesitant to sell. Well, let's sell this Arclight and then get our temporary upgrades. Not sure if this is going to work, though. Nothing in the flanks so far. Oh, and the opponent can apparently rapid resupply. Yeah, it sucks not having double shot on these Scorpions. I was really banking on that. I guess I need to check which techs the player who had this actually has in their setup. Something tells me I'm going to lose this one. Well, in that case, I'm going to try again. Yeah, that is just a fat loss. Alright, how much difference would double shot Scorpions have made? Does this not work? Apparently it does not work. Let's challenge again instead. I think they would have had quite an effect because they could punch through these shields rather quickly, and then they could punch through the giants rather quickly. Given what other options we have, maybe the extended range war factory is actually decent here. Like, we need only to win this one round, so maybe just go for it. Let's try that strategy. I don't know if it's going to work. And then just sell this arc light once again. You can put it right here. I think that is not even a bad choice. There is, however, a little space here. But I think I can just put that here. Let's just see how this one goes. No money for upgrades, anything, and we can't get extra money here. Oh, by the way, what's... Oh, giant specialist against supply specialist. Also, tech shield device. You need to analyze everything here. Let's see. It does look like it is indeed pre-programmed. These war factories ought to be doing a decent amount of damage. I guess we might just blast through and get the tower real quickly here. Well, we would have been a lot quicker if the Mustangs had focused on the chaff. Another tower debuff, I wager the war factory can actually clean this up. But do we even have something left that shoots up? We have some fangs. We have some of these. That thing healing? No, it has range, okay. Something tells me I'm not going to win this one either. Now it's actually a difficult one. Well, it said so at the start, I think. Was that better or worse than the last attempt? I don't know. Let's try again. Find a way to blast this.